Hey everybody, NavyDoc5184 here, and welcome to another reaction video. Today, I'm reacting to Queen Save Me Live from their Montreal concert. This was suggested by Martin Bowman. So looking forward to this one. I know of a couple of their songs from the Montreal concert, Under Pressure, and what was the other one? And Somebody to Love. Those two from that concert. Love of My Life I've heard on that one too, and it seemed like a really good concert. I know a lot of people will talk about their Wembley concert, but this is probably another one that I see a lot of stuff coming on, and I know that there's going to be at least one, maybe no, two other songs from this concert that I will be reacting to in the future. So definitely stay tuned for that. But yeah, so really looking forward to this one. I have heard this song, don't know it live. So far, every single Queen suggestion I've gotten in terms of live performances, I have thoroughly enjoyed. So I'm really looking forward to this one, even though I know this one's kind of a slower number. So it may not have the normal energy that I've gotten in the other videos. I'm not too worried about that. I'm just going to be more into the performance anyways. And besides, you kind of need some things to take the energy level down. You can't be on a high all the time, right? So let's go ahead and before I get started, I'll just let y'all know that a link to this video is down in the description below, also in this info card over here, so make sure you check out the original video yourself. Let's go ahead and get this started.
This is from an album called The Game. It's called Save Me.
That's new. I wasn't expecting that. I was kind of thrown off when I heard the piano and no Freddy there.
It started off so well. We said we made
I didn't know Brian played the piano too.
I clothed myself in your glory and to love how I loved you, how I cried. Years of care and loyalty were nothing but
I tell you what, all those songs we've heard, need to pause it. So like all the songs I've reacted to so far, have been really, pretty high paced and energetic. I mean, even Somebody to Love like had a high pace feel on that, but when I listen to songs like this or even Love of My Life, it is amazing the ability that Freddy has to be able to, it's almost like you can just tell by how he's singing, like, oh god, I wish I could really properly describe this. I'm very sorry that I can't, but it's just like, it's like you can kind of feel, it's like a calm, a measurement, but it's like, it's like, it's got such, and I know I've used this term, actually, I think in the last Bowie reaction I did, depth of feeling, in the song, and it's just like, I don't know if I can really properly describe it outside of just, it's like he knew when to tone it down, but at the same time, even though it's toned down, there's still kind of a power to it, if you know what I mean. It's like a gentle power. Maybe that's the way to do it.
Save me, save me, save me. I can't face this life alone.
Maybe gentle isn't the word I'm looking for. Vulnerable is probably the more word I'm going for. Like that whole bit he just did there. Even though you felt the power, you felt the vulnerability too. I think that was the word I was looking for right there. And you could just feel it in that just little bit.
Save me, oh, naked and on fire.
And I know that we talk about Roger and his backing vocals a lot, but can we give Brian some props on his vocals as well?
Slate will soon be clean. I'll erase no memories to start again with so
You got Tiki right there.
I hang my head and I advertise.
I'm sorry to pause again, but I was talking about, how you see Deaky, right, like a little bit in the back, it was remind me of a back and forth I had on my last Queen reaction, the one A Kind of Magic. Check it out. But it was a little back and forth going on about John Deacon's personality and how it seemed, I guess you could say, to clash with the band, but at the same time, I think that's what made him fit. He didn't have that whole rock and roll outgoing persona, and some people might think that would hurt his legacy, but I think he was like it's like he was the one that balanced everything out. You have Freddie, Brian, and Roger obviously had the personalities of rock stars, but Deacon, was kind of quiet, kind of stayed back a little bit, and you can see that in some of the performances. But at the same time, it's like the band needed that balance. But at the same time, when you saw Deaky really kind of go at it, like if you watch the Under Pressure at Wembley and how he was really getting into that bass, or even like how he was getting into it at One Vision, it's like when Deaky is getting into it, it's like, dude, what level are the other three at? If he's on a high level right there, the other three are way higher, and it's great how they all feed off each other. Sorry, I just had to bring that up because again, John Deacon, I think, is somebody who I feel gets left out of the mix a little bit in terms of respect for the band, and I just gotta throw my love for him in there. Anyhow, on with the video.
A soul for sale or rent. I have no heart, I'm cold inside. I have no real intent. Give it to me. Save me. Take places I belong.
And also, I think like in this era of Queen, like I think they have fully discovered themselves, and like I think this is just all them at their best. Look at all that transition. Like Brian gets off the piano, gets into the guitar, Freddie goes right into the piano like it's nothing. Dude, so fluid. See, and look, and even though Deaky's kind of all quiet and reserved, did you notice him kind of get into it a little bit? Look at that. Yeah, like I think around this era and on, I think is Queen at their best, because like I think by this time they fully discovered themselves and know all that they're capable of, what they can get away with, what they're able to do and make work. And it's like it can fall back on rock, or they can do pop, synth pop, ballads, funk even. It's like, what could Queen not do? I'll say this, their performances were probably unmatched this era too. Oh, please don't almost be over. Of course it would be. Get it, my homies. Yes. When it started dying down, I'm all like, oh, please don't almost be the end. Of course it would be. So far, that's really been the only disappointing thing I've found about these videos is when they're about to end. Dude, hey Martin, great song choice. Thank you very much. I know there was another one that you requested that will be coming in the future, so stay tuned. But as for this one, great performance, awesome, love it. Dude, this Montreal performance is probably another one that I need to watch fully. I know I'm going to. Well, heck, with as many requests I get for Wembley performances, I may end up watching that whole Wembley performance. I may end up doing the same thing here. The beauty of it is though, while yes, I do know a ton of Queen stuff, there's still going to be a lot of stuff of theirs that I don't know. I mean, their catalog is so huge. So naturally, there's going to be stuff I haven't heard. And I can already tell by a couple of songs that have been requested that I haven't heard. So not only am I going to be reacting to live versions, but it's going to be my first time listening to those songs. So really looking forward to that. But so far, man, this train has been rolling hard. There has not been a request of Queen that I've heard so far that I have not liked. Granted, I think all the songs that have been requested are songs I've heard. I just haven't heard the live versions. So, granted, since I've liked those songs anyways, I don't think I would really expect the live version to be any worse. In some cases, I think some may feel a little better. Like Under Pressure is a song that I felt I liked the live performance better than the studio recording. Same with Somebody to Love. I definitely prefer their Montreal performance over the album version. Not that the album version isn't good, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying I like the performance of the song better. It had a different feel to it. You know, it had a more soulful feel to it, I think. Whereas the album version felt really close. And I can understand how some people would call it kind of like in a sense, a knockoff to Bohemian Rhapsody. While I wouldn't go that far, I can understand. Like, I think had they not done Bohemian Rhapsody yet and did Somebody to Love, I think it probably would have probably felt a little better. But you know, yeah, I would definitely wouldn't call it a Bohemian Rhapsody carbon copy. But their live performance of that song had a whole different feel. It felt a lot more soulful to me, and I think that is what made that performance great. And it kind of made you appreciate the song a little more. That's just my opinion. If you feel differently about it, perfectly fine. I have nothing against with how you feel about a song or not about that. I've gone on this speech many times about how everybody has their own taste on what makes a song great and all that stuff, so I'm not going to get into that again. Chances are I will get into it in another video, so I apologize now in advance because it's going to happen at some point. So all that being said, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed this performance. If you liked it, go ahead and hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you stick around to the end of the video, you can subscribe from there. And you can also check out my other reaction videos. And leave a comment and let me know what you thought of this performance. And if you have any other suggestions, please feel free to leave them there. And I'll catch y'all down the road.